All right, Saxter99 back again with another first play on launch day, another first impressions review. This time we have yet another climbing up as high as you can type game. And this one, you're driving looks like an SUV or a Jeep or whatever. So I feel like I've played one of these games where you're driving up. I could have swore I did, but I was looking back in the history of my videos and I don't know, all these games are running together. I could have swore I played one of these where you're driving and it was hot garbage. I think I remember saying something like the driving mechanics are going to be vital and important. And that's going to be the same thing here, guys. I can't find that video, so if one of you guys knows which video it was where I was driving up like this, then please let me know which one it was. It's number 317 or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be another important game. Of course, Athrosoft, of course, it's their first title on Steam. Of course, they try to do another only up type game. And I just bought it. It comes in at $5 US. No discount its first week. It is single player, has Steam achievements. And I don't know what all this crap is about, but yeah, probably an AI written description of the game. I have no idea. Too lazy to read it. But we're going to find out if Drive Up is worth a damn or if it's yet another trash game, another miss video. Again, you'll likely know what it is already just by the thumbnail. So we'll be back with Drive Up right after this.
Zaxter99.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We just launched the game. I got a black screen. No other reviews on Steam for this game at this time. So I love that there's no settings or anything like that. There's no welcome screen. It just jumps you right into the game. Attempt 1. Okay, so when you hit escape, you have these options pop up. The sensitivity seemed really high. I was hoping I could, like, adjust the sensitivity a little bit, but I guess not. There is 4K resolution for those of you that like 4K resolution. And windowed full screen. Let's go ahead and... Is there not full screen? Oh, there is. Okay. We'll hit apply here. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue. Alright. Yeah, the sensitivity is way too high, so the developer probably needs to add in a mouse sensitivity adjustment, because that would be nice. It's about twice as high as I like it. So yeah, definitely give your... Let's go ahead and before we actually start driving up, let's go ahead and just get a feel for the control of the vehicle. Notice we don't even see a person in the vehicle. I guess that's alright though. I mean, don't expect a lot for $5, right? Just hope it's fun. Okay, so it's really slidey. Not good drifty, it's just really slidey, like cheap drift mechanics. Not that we're going to be racing on open terrain, but I don't know. Seems pretty basic. It seems like the developer just left the drive mechanics in this vehicle as they probably are when he bought this asset on the marketplace. This is definitely an Unreal game. I do like how it shows your altitude and your best altitude, so you can try to beat yourself if you would. Alright. Left button to rotate up. Right button to rotate down. Control and right button? I don't know what that means. Left button's not doing anything. Alright. Oh, this is great. Okay. The music is... Let me turn this up just a little bit here, guys. You guys can hear the music and how loud it is. Okay, let's go ahead and hit T.
There's nothing harder than starting over. If you've deleted your homework the day before it was due, if you just shined your shoes and stepped in shit when you got out of the car, if you've done all the dishes and then your mom comes up to you and puts in 5 more plates, if you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view, Starting over is harder than starting up. If you think you've seen this somewhere before, someone behind the scenes talking to you, trying to distract you, you're not wrong. There's a man called Bennett Foddy, and you know, I admire him. He's a very brave man. To make a game like that and not be afraid that someone will come to him to reimburse him for a broken mouse, that's very brave. Also, did the name of the game confuse you? Kind of reminds you of something, doesn't it? Drive Up. What an attempt to ride on a successful game.
Okay.
Shame on me. It's like someone tried to take the best of two evils. Or, no, even three evils. Not to forget the Q-Wop game by the same Bennett. I tried to take control from it, but not in the sense that it's difficult. It's just dumb.
Okay. Speaking of dumb, that's this game. But you can't go up slow because you get stuck between the two barrels. And I don't know what the hell the left mouse button and the right mouse button, control right mouse button, I don't know what that means. Right there. To rotate up? What the fuck does rotate up mean? I'm holding my left mouse button. It's not the up arrow. I mean, it says LB. And if we hit control... Oh, there we go. So, there we go. Okay. I see. You have to hit control right mouse button to... I see. That's probably how we get over those barrels. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Alright. Ah! No! Okay, now we're stuck. Yeah, we're never gonna get out of this.
You cannot believe now that you'll ever feel better. But this is not true. You are sure to be happy again. Knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, so you got this developer, whoever talking to us. I assume that's the developer of the game. Okay. So I bounce off and bounce sideways and bounce into the water. Again, I gotta ask the developer, you know, I understand you set all these assets up here, but have you played your own game? Have you seen how fucking maddening this is? And you're trying to compare your game to Bennett Foddy, getting over with Bennett Foddy and making references to his well-made but super frustrating game. This right here is not a well-made game. This here is utter fucking garbage, guys.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
Right.
Mary Pickford.
Okay. So I appreciate that the developer continues to talk to you every time you fall and, you know, say some witty remark or whatever. So let's, you know, that adds a little bit of humor to the game, a little bit of customization, and I like that. But this here, all right, let me try this. Okay, whoa, whoa, bruh. I mean, no, nah. Come on, man. So the biggest problem with the game is your Jeep. The weight of your Jeep is like fucking...
Oh no, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
The Jeep is like, weighs like 5 to 10 pounds, it feels like, rather than actually being a heavy vehicle that's actually going to have some weight to it. You can feel how weightless the Jeep is when you play while you're flipping around and, you know, holding control right mouse button to bring your back end up and stuff like that. It's just, you just feel very weightless when you play this game, and every little move you make is way overemphasized here. I'm really trying to like this game, guys, but the problem here is the developer has created some nearly impossible obstacles here right at the start that's going to frustrate the hell out of almost anybody. And then the mechanics, the driving mechanics, are just the basic, it feels like they're just the basic drive mechanics that are included in this fucking vehicle that he purchased on the Unreal Engine store. He didn't do a thing to change that, and he just made a huge map. I mean, I would love to play a little bit further, but getting stuck here and already getting super frustrated just isn't fun. So another developer just lazily trying to place assets up in the sky and then buying a pre-existing asset. Usually it's a guy that jumps, but in this one you drive. I don't know why people would think this is a good idea to try to drive over this stuff. I guess to try to be a little bit unique and a little bit different. But this is maddeningly just super, super fucking frustrating. So at least the game has a quit option. That's probably the best thing I can say about it. And again, thank God that Steam has a refund policy. So I know I didn't give this game much of a chance, but when you play for 10 minutes and the driving mechanics feel as bad as they do, like even when I was driving around the little starting island there, they just felt really slidey, really weightless, and really awful. And then how the hell are you going to take something with such bad controls and then try to get over all these obstacles that the developer has placed in your path in an obvious attempt to just frustrate and piss you off? I don't know why I keep buying these games and why these games keep making my miss videos, but they're all just super lazy trash, I feel like. And the developers all use the excuse, "Oh, get good, it's supposed to be frustrating." No, this isn't frustrating because it's a well-made game. This is frustrating because it has poor mechanics and you don't know how to code in good mechanics into a solid game. Now, the original Only Up game had great fucking mechanics and climbing and jumping mechanics. The mechanics in the original Only Up, that's now no longer on Steam, was a well-made game, and it did have, really nicely placed obstacles and jumping things to jump up in space, at least up until that first wind condition. But this is just lazy, garbage, lazy, low-effort trash. A developer's trying to make a quick buck on, it's obvious. And Mr. Atrosoft, you got yet. What else do we expect? Another missed video, guys. Drive Up is just more lazy trash, cobbling up Steam, and with a developer that hopes to make $1 million off the success of Only Up by buying a cheap vehicle and throwing a whole bunch of random assets up in the sky as if that's supposed to be fun with really bad driving mechanics. So this has been Zaxter99, yet another missed video, guys. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.